Don't skip. Your soulmate secretly tested your honesty and broke down in tears when they found out. Listen closely to me, for I have brought you here today for a very specific reason. Your soulmate secretly tested your honesty recently, and the truth they discovered broke them down in tears. I am the one who guided them to look into your heart, and I am the one who showed them the pure truth of who you are. For so many years, they have walked a difficult path filled with lies, making them afraid to trust anyone again. When they looked closely at your actions and words, they found a deep honesty that completely overwhelmed their spirit. They cried because they realized I had finally answered their daily prayers by bringing someone so true into their life. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. You need to hear every single word I am speaking to you now, so your heart is completely ready to receive this blessing. This secret test of your honesty was the final emotional hurdle they needed to cross before coming directly to you. I have watched your lonely nights, and I have counted every silent tear you shed when you felt forgotten by love. You often wondered if your goodness and honesty would ever be rewarded in a world that praises deceit and lies. I am telling you today that your truthful nature is exactly what caused your soulmate to fall to their knees in tears of joy. They tested you from a safe distance, watching how you handled a difficult choice when you thought nobody was looking. The decision you made to remain perfectly honest was like a blazing light shining directly into their dark and lonely world. It was in that exact moment they knew, without a single doubt, that you were the precious partner I created for them. Jesus says, I am currently working behind the scenes to safely bridge the gap between your two hurting hearts. You must not rush this delicate process, because the tears they cried were tears of deep spiritual healing and necessary preparation. I am carefully removing the last heavy chains of their past hurts so they can stand before you completely whole. You have felt a sudden warmth in your chest recently, and I want you to know that was my loving presence comforting you. Those sudden moments of unexplained peace are the gentle signs I use to show you that your soulmate is currently thinking about you. Every time they remember your incredibly honest actions, a deep wave of pure love travels straight from their spirit to yours. Do not skip a single word of this message, because the final revelation at the end will change your entire life forever. I am going to give you the exact final sign that will clearly prove to you that your beautiful union is truly happening. Your soulmate is wiping away their grateful tears right now, preparing their healing heart to finally step out and find you. They were terribly betrayed in their difficult past, which is exactly why they felt the strong need to secretly test your honesty. Their previous heartbreaks made them build a massive fortress around their soul to protect themselves from suffering further pain. When your pure truthfulness easily broke through that heavy fortress, they simply could not stop the tears from pouring down their face. I am asking you to take the final step of trust right now by completely letting go of all your old resentments. You must empty your tired hands of the past so you have the open space needed to receive this massive new blessing. The bitter pain you suffered before was only preparing you to fully appreciate the faithful love I am bringing to you now. The Lord says, there were many long nights when you woke up suddenly in the dark, feeling a strange presence in your quiet bedroom. That was not a random accident, but rather my gentle voice calling you to wake up and pray for your future partner. In those exact midnight moments, your soulmate was also awake and crying out to me for a trustworthy person exactly like you. Keep listening closely to my voice, for the special sign I will reveal at the end is going to clear all your lingering doubts. You are so incredibly close to the joyous finish line, and I need your mind to stay completely focused on my divine promise. The hidden honesty test they gave you was the master key that finally unlocked the heavy doors keeping your lives apart. You have a wonderful habit of giving so much of yourself to others without ever asking for a single thing in return. Your soulmate saw this beautiful trait shining inside you, and it completely overwhelmed their cautious heart with a profound sense of wonder. They wept loudly because they realized they had finally found a safe place to rest their weary and deeply tired soul. I know you have felt incredibly exhausted lately, carrying a heavy burden of constant doubt about your future path. I am washing away that heavy doubt today, replacing it with the absolute certainty of my loving and protective promise to you. The secret tears your soulmate shed were the purifying water that washed away the last stubborn obstacles standing in your way. Stay securely anchored to my words until the very end, because I am preparing to hand you the ultimate key to your future. When I reveal the final sign to you, every broken piece of your painful past will suddenly make perfect and beautiful sense. Your steadfast honesty was the beautiful spark that set this entire loving plan into immediate and unstoppable motion. Jesus says, I saw the exact moment when your soulmate decided to lay a small, hidden test in your daily path to check your character. They held their breath in deep fear, terrified that you would fail just like every other person from their broken past had failed. When you chose the path of pure honesty without any hesitation, the heavy weight of their past simply melted away into tears. You have noticed strange out-of-place memories popping into your mind during the middle of your busy days. These sudden memories are not random thoughts, but gentle nudges from my spirit to prepare your mind for the profound love approaching you. I am actively aligning your thoughts with theirs, ensuring that both of your spirits are perfectly matched for this beautiful reunion. Do not leave before I give you the final seal at the end of this message, for it is the absolute confirmation of your blessing. Your soulmate is currently gathering the courage to step forward, and you need this final sign to recognize them when they arrive. The tears they cried over your beautiful honesty have completely washed away their crippling fear of rejection and pain. I want you to know how deeply proud I am of the incredible strength you have shown during your long season of waiting. You refused to let the coldness of the world turn your loving heart bitter, and you maintained your absolute commitment to the truth. That unwavering commitment is the exact reason your soulmate fell to the floor and thanked me for your beautiful existence. It is time for you to finally release the heavy memory of the person who deeply betrayed your trust many years ago. By forgiving that old pain, you open the door of your heart entirely, making a comfortable home for the soulmate I am sending. Your hands must be completely empty of past anger so they can freely hold the gentle hands of your true and honest partner. The Lord says, I have intricately woven the story of your life with the story of theirs. even before either of you drew your first breath. The secret test they conducted was simply a required milestone I placed in their path to open their blind eyes to the truth. When they saw your shining honesty, it was as if a thick veil was suddenly lifted from their crying eyes. Please hold firmly to my words until the very end, because the final revelation is going to bring immense peace to your spirit. I have carefully hidden this final sign in your near future, and hearing about it now will prepare you to claim your blessing. Their emotional breakdown was the necessary breaking of their pride, leaving them humble and ready to love you properly. You have often stared at couples walking happily together and quietly asked me when it would finally be your turn to smile. I heard every single one of those quiet whispers, and I was actively working behind the heavy curtains of your life to answer you. The reason you had to wait was because your soulmate needed extra time to heal from the severe lies of their past. They had built a life on expecting disappointment, genuinely believing that pure honesty no longer existed in this broken world. Your simple, honest action completely destroyed their cynical worldview and replaced their dark despair with a brilliant, blinding hope. The tears they wept were the physical evidence of their cold hearts suddenly turning back into a warm, beating source of love. Pay close attention to the promise I am making to you now, for the final secret at the end will be your guiding light. I am removing the confusion from your busy mind so you can clearly see the wonderful future I have lovingly prepared for you. Your soulmate is currently praying for you, asking me to bless you for the deep honesty you unknowingly displayed to them. Jesus says, I am placing a powerful shield of divine protection around your upcoming relationship, ensuring no past enemies can interfere. The truthfulness you demonstrated during their secret test proved that you possess the spiritual maturity to handle this incredible lifelong blessing. I am guarding their tender heart and your faithful spirit, weaving them together with threads of unbreakable and holy love. You might have recently experienced vivid dreams about a person whose face you could not quite see in the dim light. I sent those dreams to gently awaken your dormant spirit, letting you feel the comforting presence of your soulmate before they arrive. They have also been dreaming of your kind face, waking up with wet tears on their pillow because they miss you so deeply. I urge you to stay closely with me until the final sentence, because I am going to hand you the missing piece of your puzzle. This final sign will be a beacon of pure light in your life, guiding you directly into the safe arms of your crying soulmate. The hidden test they orchestrated was truly the greatest turning point in the entire history of your long and lonely journey. They used to constantly interrogate their own worth, wondering if they were simply meant to remain alone and unloved forever. When they discovered your profound honesty, they realized they were deeply worthy of the pure and truthful love I created them to receive. They cried because your goodness restored their shattered faith in humanity, and more importantly, it restored their broken faith in me. You must entirely drop the heavy shield you have been carrying to protect yourself from the harsh judgments of other people. Your soulmate is not coming to judge you or hurt you, but to deeply cherish the incredible honesty you naturally bring to the world. I am requiring this final step of complete trust from you so your heart is perfectly soft and ready for their arrival. The Lord says, I am orchestrating a series of beautiful, unseen events that will bring your paths together at the exact perfect moment in time. The intense tears they shed over your honesty served as the signal to heaven that they are finally ready for your love. I am actively moving the necessary people and changing the necessary circumstances to clear a direct and safe road between you two. You must not ignore this message, because the final sign I am holding for the end is the anchor your tired soul desperately needs. If you leave early, you will miss the critical instruction I have prepared to help you easily identify them when they approach you. Your wonderful honesty has bought you a ticket to a life filled with deep loyalty, overwhelming joy, and endless mutual respect. Have you noticed how certain numbers or names keep repeating themselves in your daily life over the past few weeks? These are my deliberate markers, placed gently in your path to remind you that I am in total control of your love story. Your soulmate is seeing these exact same markers, and every time they do, they shed another happy tear of pure anticipation. They spent countless hours analyzing your behavior, trying desperately to find a single flaw or a hidden lie in your daily actions. When their exhaustive search turned up absolutely nothing but the pure truth, they completely surrendered their stubborn will to my plan. Their loud crying was the beautiful sound of a terrified captive finally being set free from the heavy prison of their own doubts. Listen carefully for the promised ending of this message, for I am about to deliver the ultimate confirmation you have been craving. The final secret I reveal will instantly calm the chaotic storm of anxiety that has been raging in your mind for so many months. Your brilliant honesty during their secret test was the exact key that finally unlocked the abundant blessings of your future. Jesus says, I know exactly how many times you have looked in the mirror and falsely told yourself that you are just too broken to be loved. I am completely erasing that terrible lie from your mind today, because your soulmate looks at you and sees absolute, flawless perfection. The truth you showed them proved that your heart is the most beautiful and valuable treasure they could ever hope to find. Every time you felt a sudden urge to clean your home or organize your life recently, that was my spirit preparing you for them. I am urging you to make physical and emotional room in your daily life because your period of lonely waiting is rapidly ending. Your soulmate is currently doing the exact same thing, making a comfortable and safe space in their life specifically for you. Do not turn away before the final blessing, because the sign I am about to reveal is the ultimate reward for your long patience. You have waited so faithfully for my timing, and I am finally drawing back the curtain to show you the glorious reward of your faith. Their tears of relief over your honesty were the final drops of rain needed before the bright sun could shine on your relationship. When they created the hidden test, they honestly expected you to take the easy way out and bend the truth to protect yourself. Your steadfast refusal to lie, even when it would have been much easier, completely shattered every single expectation they had about love. They fell to the ground crying because they realized I had given them a partner who values the truth above all earthly things. I am asking you to completely forgive yourself for the past mistakes you made when you were lost and desperately trying to find love. You are fully cleansed and perfectly ready to step into this new season of true love, completely free from any old guilt. Your soulmate is bringing a heart full of pure grace, entirely ready to accept you exactly as you are today. The Lord says, I am standing right beside you at this very moment, breathing divine peace into your weary soul and lifting your heavy burdens. The deep connection between you and your soulmate was forged in my hands, and no earthly power can ever break or destroy it. The secret test they gave you only proved to the entire world that your pure connection is built on an unshakable foundation of truth. I want you to wait eagerly for the final revelation at the end, because it contains the exact instructions for your next crucial step. You must be fully equipped with this knowledge so you do not accidentally walk past the incredible blessing I am placing before you. Your uncompromising honesty is the beautiful lighthouse that safely guided their battered and sinking ship directly back to the peaceful shore. You have felt a strange tingling in your hands recently, and that is a physical sign of the powerful healing I am performing in you. I am healing the deep wounds of your past rejection so your hands are completely ready to hold theirs without any lingering fear. They are experiencing this same healing touch right now, crying soft tears of gratitude because they know their painful isolation is finally over. They were so used to people wearing fake masks to hide their true intentions, making every relationship feel like a dangerous trap. When you confidently showed them your true, unfiltered face without any deception, it was the most beautiful thing they had ever seen. They wept because your genuine honesty gave them the precious permission to finally take off their own heavy and suffocating mask. Keep your heart open for the final secret I am about to share, for it is the absolute peak of this beautiful spiritual mountain. Everything you have endured has led you exactly to this precise moment of divine clarity and complete, overwhelming emotional release. Your simple decision to act honestly during their secret test has rewritten the entire future of both of your lives forever. Jesus says, I have commanded my angels to surround your future home with a thick wall of love, joy, truth, and absolute spiritual safety. The tears your soulmate cried were securely collected in heaven, serving as a permanent testament to the incredible purity of your bond. I am honoring your quiet integrity by giving you a loyal partner who will never lie to you or betray your deeply precious trust. When you sit in silence and suddenly feel a deep sense of longing for someone you cannot yet see, that is their spirit calling yours. I am allowing these strong feelings to cross the physical distance between you so your hearts remain tightly connected during these final days. They feel this exact same intense pulling in their chest, and it causes them to smile through the lingering tears of their past. Stay close to my voice as we approach the final revelation, because I am about to seal this amazing promise with a special sign. You need this final piece of information to fully activate the immense blessing I have been holding in reserve for your life. Their emotional breakdown over your pure honesty was the undeniable proof that they are spiritually ready to be yours forever. They initially felt deeply ashamed that they even felt the need to secretly test your beautiful character in the first place. But I quickly removed that shame, showing them that the test was absolutely necessary for their wounded mind to find true peace. They cried out in loud thanksgiving because your truthful response instantly cured the painful paranoia that had poisoned their life for years. You must stop looking back at the closed doors of your past, because trying to open them will only delay your coming joy. I firmly shut those old doors to completely protect you from people who never truly appreciated the incredible honesty you possess. Keep your eyes looking straight ahead, because your completely healed soulmate is walking directly toward you on the path of truth. The Lord says, I am pouring out a massive river of blessings over your life right now, washing away every last trace of your old sorrow. Your long season of painful weeping has officially ended, and your bright new season of unimaginable joy and laughter is finally beginning. The secret test your soulmate used to measure your honesty was the very last dark night before your beautiful and eternal sunrise. Do not skip to the end, but let my words wash over you completely, preparing your spirit for the final, life-changing sign. This careful preparation is vital, because the blessing I am bringing is so large that your heart must be stretched to hold it. Your unwavering honesty has proven that you have the deep capacity to handle the massive amount of love they are bringing to you.